Hi guys, it's Jacob from Stringbuzz here. Stringbuzz.org being a music journalism site. Links are in the description down below. And it's results day, not GCSE results or A-levels results, but rather the results of the American election. Being a Brit, I don't personally care. I know there's been a lot of fear-mongering over here in the media saying how it's going to affect us personally, but unless something really grave or bad comes from this, the likelihood of it affecting me personally is so minuscule, so I'm not going to get hepped up about it. But anyways, back onto the point here. We've got a song review, and this time it's for Common featuring Stevie Wonder's brand new track, Black America Again. Sorry, that was difficult to spit all out in once. It's quite a long title. And going into this track, I'm not really fussed about this whole politically driven song craze that's happening at the moment. I know a lot of people are trying to capitalise off of the election craze, and people are going nuts for, making songs which are anti or pro certain things. And I haven't really bought it. I mean, I like Death Cab for Cutie's outing doing it. I didn't really like Franz Ferdinand's outing. I didn't like Modern Baseball's outing because I felt a lot of the songs were pandering and sounded a little bit whiny in my opinion. It's only Death Cab who have come along and really given us a track which is worth listening to, after the election. But this one is politically driven for a different reason. It's not really about the election. I was totally wrong when going into it. It's about, stereotypes. There's a lot of metaphorical language in here. There's a lot of philosophy which affects a lot of Americans, and I was so wrong going into this track, thinking that it was just going to be another underwhelming, politically charged piece. This song is damn near a masterpiece. It's definitely my favourite rap track of the year. If you saw my last reviews of rap songs, especially the Ty Dolla $ign and Future review, which should be posted just before this one, you'll know that I felt really underwhelmed by rap this year. I think it's been pretty soulless, whereas this song is just completely, this one song has changed my attitude towards rap completely this year. I thought I'd gone down the pan since, Tyler, the Creator, Kendrick Lamar, Earl Sweatshirt, these people had great years, the last 2 years or so, but they've had pretty shoddy years this year. Their features on any tracks they've been on have all been sort of weak. But this track is honestly mastercraft. I haven't heard as good of a rap. I mean, my favourite rap track going into this one was actually Kid Cudi's Surfing. So if that's saying something about what I've thought of rap this year, then take it as you will. But this song's completely changed my attitude, as I say. The production of this song is damn near spot on. I love the urban acoustic beat. I love acoustic drums being brought back into drums. I think that brings back that 90s feel when rap was at its strongest. The strings in this, the strings are so good. I don't know who, I saw that there was a list of people who co-wrote this. I don't know who wrote the strings, but wow, did they do a good job. And not only is, musicality wise are they so good, but they've been produced gorgeously. They sound so organic and raw, and it sounds brilliant. And even Stevie Wonder's voice, cracking on, I don't know his age actually, but I know he's cracking on into the digits now. He sounded brilliant in this. He puts people like Bon Jovi to shame when you consider what their voices sound like when they're only a fraction of the age. But Stevie sounds great on this as well, and the piano sounds ever so crisp. It's one of the best piano tones I've heard, alongside Kensington's new track I've heard all year. The only qualm I really have with the production is that there's a couple of moments where the piano doesn't hit the metronome. It's off by a couple milliseconds, and the producer inside me can hear that, and I don't really like that. I think there's like two transitions in it, or rather sort of transitional sort of hooky places, where the piano is slightly off, and I think that might have just been looked over, and I don't blame them. It's probably only me that notices it, and it's probably only me that cares about it at all, but that doesn't really detract from the production at all. I think this track is masterfully produced. Musicality wise, the song is so intelligent, so well phrased, so well arranged that being a musician, I can only help but smile when talking about it. The piano progressions are beautiful. They're quirky as well. They're a bit different to your norm. The form of the track is progressive and quite developing. It doesn't just go verse, chorus, verse, chorus. It's not like a normal rap song. It's actually, like I said, quite progressive. You've got a really long rap with no real hook in there, and then you've got this hook coming from Stevie Wonder repeating almost like a vocal ostinato of this Black America Again hook, and it just sounded great. And then you've also got this sort of interlude bit right at the end, which I really liked as well. The sequences are beautiful. The drumming is, it's it repeats itself a lot. It's just a normal 4/4 beat, but then I'm not expecting some crazy time signature here, but I definitely have to say that musically this is probably the strongest rap track we've had this year. I think it really proves when you get some masterful musicians up on a track trying to make the instrumentals, and how, what can be produced when you do that. And lyrically, the song is brilliant as well. There are a couple of phrases which I thought, that doesn't really sound like the whole Star Wars phrasing, like that to me. I mean, what a stupid thing for it to stick out for me, but I didn't get that line. Firstly, it's just factually wrong. But the rest of the lines, they're, like I said, they're metaphorical. They tell a really good underlying message, and one that was very thought provoking for me. Being a British teen, I don't really, hear that sort of stuff happening over here. It's very much an American type thing, and that's what a lot of Americans are talking about at the moment. So it's quite interesting to hear their take on it, and I found it really refreshing. It was good to hear what they had, and it was impacting. It hit quite hard. So all in all, then I had a really, really good time with this song. I definitely recommend it. You have to check this one out. I gave it a 9 out of 10 on the site, and I'm still giving it a 9 out of 10 because it deserves it. I can't believe I'm actually late to this song 5 days later. I didn't hear about this song until now, and I hope you've heard it. If you haven't heard this song yet, you're doing yourself a disservice. So check it out. And I'll see you around next time. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And like I said, I'll see you around next time. Bye.